we're gonna be reacting to Amaya J, and she's gonna inform us what the real problem with groupie culture is. I think I got a couple of answers, or I think I know a couple of problems with groupie culture, but maybe she can put us on to some shit that I didn't think of. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the video.
A man pulling you to the side and saying, "Hey, baby, I think you need to respect yourself more." A man!
Huh?
I said, you looking for someone to lick you?
To lick me? No.
If that's a wild offer, I'm sorry.
Wait. I'm lost. You said it one more time?
I said, are you looking for someone to lick you? I did say lick you.
At first, I thought she said link, but then she said lick. I don't know what she just said. And just look at this. Look at dude. He's like, huh? And you know what's crazy? Because we was just watching like a video ago, 2 videos ago, no video ago. We was just watching some shit about females, them going on boats and doing strange things for billionaires who wouldn't get those offers or wouldn't be demanding that shit if they didn't have money and power. Now, Duke is a real nigga, and he's fucked bitches before, and he really don't care. And he just lives his life. He's just a genuinely good dude. And so this is the type of, like, when I was saying, like, when me and my family, when we get a yacht, and I bring the bitches on there, like, they gonna want to be around me because it's gonna be a great time. This is the type of vibe it's gonna bring. Like, they're gonna be saying some wild shit, and we'll be like, whoa, chill, calm down. But just this shit, just them just saying anything, like this won't be on the internet, like this won't, be on your digital footprint, regardless of even if you don't give your name, because people, they got a decent amount of time. I mean, they could be spending more time reading or learning about, astrophysics, or learning how to trade stocks and shit like that. But no, they got enough time to where they're gonna go ahead and look up who this is and find out where she go to school at, her username, her Twitter, her everything, and then go ahead and DM that to her parents or to the school or wherever.
Lit. Like with your mouth. Oh.
Lit.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amaya, and welcome back to another episode of Amaya's Unsolicited Opinions. Now, y'all that have been watching me for a minute before we get into the video, as you can see,
I haven't been watching you for a minute. I just stumbled upon your page.
I've moved into my own apartment. Yes, very much so. This is my couch. This is my sofa. These are my pillows. This is my home. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Anywho, I also wanted to add...
I can't lie, nothing's a better feeling than having your own spot. Just look, I can literally do whatever. It's literally great. I come home every day, and I was thinking about this shit too. Like, it's not like I can never get used to me having my own spot. Like, I can get used to it, but not to a point where it's like, I can get used to it, but it's not to a point to where I'm unappreciative. I thank God every fucking day that I got this spot. Like, it's a different type of... It's a different type of way when you have your own spot. It's just, man, I love it. Every day I come home, I'm just like, man, I just smile. Even after I work fucking 16 hours, I just in my shower, just chilling, just talking to God. Just like, damn, I got my own car, I got my own spot. Feels really good. It feels really good, especially from just thinking about like how hard I've worked and everything, and just, man, it's very surreal. It's very surreal. I love it.
Before I get into today's video, this video is also sponsored. It's going to be sponsored by the streetwear brand Alfred Eden. If you're looking for back
Nigga, shout out to Alfred. Nigga, shout out to Alfred Eden, nigga. That's where I'll be shouting. Shout out to Alfred, nigga.
to school fits, use code Amaya25. Like it? Because I have a code.
But here's the thing, though. As much as I love Alfred, see, I had to gatekeep. I kind of had to gatekeep with Alfred because they be having my styles and where I'll be fitting it up, and people be asking me, and I'll be giving it to people, but it's like I don't be wanting to, because my thing is I don't want them to. They get so many, like an influx of so many people, and they just up the prices. I don't think they're gonna do that because they haven't done that over the years. But it's like it's a possibility they could. I don't want it to happen.
Use code Amaya20.
And also, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see people wearing the same thing I'm wearing. I don't want that.
5 and get that 25% off to get you a back to school discount for your back to school fits. Now let's get in today's video.
You got a hefty fucking price off.
Y'all, you don't understand, like, sitting down and recording, I just feel so much right now. Like, I haven't been able to record. I've been unpacking and I just feel so giggly and excited, especially because today's video is messy. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the problem with groupie culture and how we've gotten out of hand,
in your
all the way out of hand. And what inspired me to make today's video was recently Duke Dennis doing his own stream, and on this stream, a girlie was talking to him and flirting with him, and she started off the convo by saying, "Let me suck your."
You want some head? Huh? You want some head? You want some head? Yeah. Ah, okay, baby. Yes, you do. You know you do. Everyone wants head, though. Come on, man. Right, can I give it to you? I'm the best. I'm the best. You give good head.
It's a real nigga answer. Everybody wants some head. That's facts. But the fact that you said that to a man while he's on camera in front of millions of people, it's like, come on now. You could have at least whispered it in his ear. Like, you didn't have to say it like that.
I give great head. I give phenomenal head.
No, I don't doubt that, but I'm saying I can't say that. I can't say
You
that.
can find out though.
Huh?
I say you can find out though.
I can find out.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying I can't say that in public.
And you know, he had to ask her if she said that or not, because, you know, I'm not even.
Cause it's bold, bro.
I know it's.
Look, I ain't gonna cap. I understand. I'm so used to chasing females. Not chasing, but I'm so used to, like, you know, building up that rapport and shit like that, to where it's like it's weird when a female like does the chasing. It's very out of the ordinary. To where it's like they kind of coming on a little too strong, and it's like, all right, man, like, you trying to set me up, or like what's going on? So I'm sure he had to do a double take, because I was like, wait, what the? Whoa, wait a minute. Say that for it.
Duke Dennis, because I don't understand the rave. I'm never going to understand a rave about a man that has multiple baby mamas, multiple kids, in his 30s, and is a streamer. I'm sorry. I know he has money, but come on now.
Well, why do you have to say the multiple baby mamas first? I see where this is going. I see where this is going. Why do you have to remember his multiple baby mamas, though? And here's the thing. That may not be your shtick. All power to you. Don't mean it ain't no other person's shtick, though. And here's the thing. We don't know your shtick, so it's like, yeah, I don't know if you judged them, but it's like, you didn't have to say, you know, multiple baby mamas and shit like that, but you got shit that you got going on in your life, and, you know, even though people really don't know about that, some people know about it in your personal life, and the dudes that you've met, you know, the dudes you've been with know about you. So it's like, you can't really say those things, yeah, just because it's public, and judge a person based off of that when you don't really know the full story, especially when there's shit about you that nobody really knows about, that's personal to you. And I'm sure if the people were to find out, you wouldn't be too happy. And, you know, the backlash or whatever, you know, your fans, your supporters, that could get at you.
Come on now, let's use our brains, you know, let's have some better self-worth. And he's making thirst traps on TikTok with all these kids. Like, come on. But anywho, he continues to stream. He pulls her to the side, and in him pulling her to the side, she's saying that don't say anything to embarrass me. After she's repeatedly asked him on live to suck his wiener, and that she's really good at it.
Wiener.
Will you go to anybody?
Well, not it's
Hold on,
not
hear me
just
out. I
anybody,
know
not
that.
just
I know that,
anybody,
man. I know that. Hear me
though.
out, though.
Duke, you gotta.
I know, but listen.
Duke,
Just hear me
you're
out, though.
Duke.
But listen.
You're Duke. You're Duke.
Okay, I'm hearing you. I'm hearing
Listen, you hearing, you ain't listening. Though.
Okay, I'm listening.
Man, these females these days are freaked out. You're Duke. You're Duke. So, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Look, never do that again.
You just touched my titty. I hope you know that.
No, I'm sorry. Never
Don't
do
be
it.
sorry.
I know, but never again. Alright? Keep that shit on the
DL.
Yeah, don't nobody
I'm going to split it up into talking about the normalization of groupie culture and why it is extremely becoming normalized now due to the access of social media and the internet and being able to, you know, get more access to influencers and celebrities. I'm going to be talking about trick and sugar daddy culture and how this ties into it, because if Duke Dennis did not have the money in the audience, I really doubt that girls will be acting like this. And then I'm going to be talking about why these things are a problem, because baby, we just throwing our things around because somebody got some money. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got some money. If that's not your job, because one thing we're not about to do on this channel, and one thing Amaya don't do, is shame what people be doing when the doors are closed. But I will question your morals, because what happened, you know, in this scenario that would make you feel comfortable, not even just in a like, this is not making any sense, this is embarrassing type of way, but what would make you feel comfortable going up to another human being and saying something so volatile and derogatory to them, and that not be considered assault?
First of all, let's stop that right there. Because any good man knows, if a female were to come up to me, or, you know, another man, say, you want some head? I give great head. That ain't derogatory towards me. What the fuck is you talking about? That is not derogatory towards me. If anything, I encourage that. Don't want some head. I appreciate you for asking. I really do enjoy that. But I'm going to have to pass on that. I'm going to have to pass on the head. Look, all the compliments in the world. You know, I love compliments. They're great. They're cool. But just imagine beautiful melanated queen just come up and say, look, let me tell you that. I'm going to say, you know what? I appreciate the offer, but let me get to know you first. Let me get to know you first. Let me take you out. Or be like, I'm on semen retention. I can't do that. Let me get to know you first. Let me see what's in your mind right now. Don't do that. Let me stop cheesing real quick. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of funny though. This is funny because the whole reason I said this because, like I said, it's not derogatory towards me. I ain't gonna cap, and I highly doubt it was derogatory towards fucking Duke. Duke didn't even care. I wouldn't even care. I just find that fucking hilarious. On to God, I would find it fucking hysterical if the bitch said, "Hey, let me suck your dick." Huh? What'd you say? Huh? Now, if a female came up to me and said, "Let me eat your ass," that's derogatory. That's derogatory. We not doing that. Nope. That's derogatory. We not doing that. No. That's derogatory. And I will be so appalled, I'll be clutching my pearls like this. I say, oh, how dare you? I'm a respectable man. Don't ever disrespect me like that ever again. While clutching my pearls and walking away. Yeah, no. Yeah, bitch, don't have me that. Don't say you don't eat my ass, bitch. No, we don't do that over here.
harassment. Because I also have to acknowledge in this video, had Duke Dennis been Dukiana Dennisina.
So we just got a hater. We got a hater. We just got a hater for real.
And he been a woman, and it was a man doing it, even though society normalizes men acting a fool in this type of way, the behavior when you looked at like, you're talking to women like this that you just met.
Hey, look at what they did. Hey, look at what they did to fucking well, they didn't really do anything, but fucking Deshae Frost with him going up to that girl in Target talking about, oh yeah, I just really want to fuck the shit out of you. Like, the double standards is crazy, but it's like, I'm cool with double standards. I don't really give a fuck. But it's the fact that you did that, say, I don't give a fuck, I'll fuck the shit out of you. Like, bruh, first of all, you don't even know her age. Second off, I think she said she's on the phone with her mom. And it's like, bruh, that shit ain't cool. That's some weirdo shit. I look at a man way differently if you went up to a bitch and said, give me your coochie, versus a female go up to dude and say, hey, I'm fiending to give somebody some hair right now, and that's you. I look at them different. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Like, as a man, why are you going up and being freaked out like that? As a female, yes, we want more of that. Now that's just for the bitches and hoes. That's it. But for my females, for my ladies, they ain't gonna act like that. They ain't gonna act like that. My females and my ladies, my beautiful melanated queens, y'all ain't gonna act like that. But the bitches and hoes ain't gonna act like that.
Okay, whenever you get in the pool, I'm gonna find you.
I bet. I gotta go change and shit first.
Okay, yeah, you gotta get in something else.
I got you. Hey, how you doing?
Like, you're talking about eating her tacos and how good of a eater you are, but that in itself, like, that type of conversation has just been so normalized in our generation, where if you hear somebody doing that, or if you hear somebody saying that, it's not necessarily a reaction of disgust or like hesitation. People actually find humor in somebody going up to somebody else saying these things, which is why there's been such a popularization.
It depends. It really does. And also, another thing it depends on as well, too. Pretty privilege. That's a real thing. Like, a motherfucker that's handsome, like a dude that's handsome going up to a female saying that shit, it'd still be weird, but they'd probably get a boy, like, what the fuck you say to me, come to me correct, or some shit like that. Now if it was an ugly nigga, cooked 911 on speed dial, get the fuck out of my face, or straight mace to the face, like that. Now, when it comes to females, if they were to say some freaked out shit to a dude, males, they wouldn't even fucking care. They'd be like if they horny, which most of them are, the male's like, let's go. No matter what they look like. So, on the guy's side, it just depends on how good you look. That's like I said, the double standards is everything. That's literally all it is. Life is full of double standards. Like, you can be mad at it all you want, but you just gonna have to accept it. There's some guys that can do more shit than other guys can. Females can do shit that most guys can't. Most guys can do what some females can't. Like, bro, that's literally how it is. It goes hand in hand. So why be mad at it? Why fight? Why just accept it? Like, hey, I know what I can do. I know I can get away with chilling, vibing. I don't give a fuck about what other people do, what they can get away with. I can get away with some shit that other people can't get away with.
Of pop the balloon and things like this on the internet, where you can stand in somebody's face and say, you know, you're hot, but I want to eat your wiener. Come home with me.
Okay.
Very spontaneous.
Makes sense.
Me too.
He sound like a freak.
You sound like a freak.
When I'm with a person and we out and I'm vibing, she vibing, I might be like, take them off under that skirt type thing. You know what I'm saying?
You are very forward.
Bro, motherfuckers freaked out these
we're
days.
not going to have.
And bro, here's the thing too. You know what's crazy that I was thinking about, like on the way home from my barber appointment? It's just I was thinking about like the future and just explaining certain words to my kids because they have different meaning. For example, like a word we use back in the day has a different meaning to what my kids are gonna think about when they hear about that word. For example, goon, gooner, gooning. Now, back in the day, a goon was like a bad dude, or like a goon was just classified as a bad dude. You know, the motherfuckers with the white dudes with the hair slicked back with the black oil, with leather jackets, clean ass white shirt, some biker boots and some jeans. The one always go, yeah, we gonna fuck you up. Come out with the knife and shit like that. That was a goon. A goon was the white person version of a thug or a gangster. That's literally what it was. That's literally what it meant. What's literally what it meant. Now gooning, nigga, you freaked out. A nigga who's a goon now is a freak now, or a female who's a goon is a freak. You just freaked out. And I was just thinking about it. I was like, bruh, like the way that society has changed the definition of words over the time is fucking crazy. And then there's a line from Avengers Infinity War, which always sticks to me. Is when Thor is taking the Guardians of the Galaxy ship and saying like, hey, I'm going to Nelvadir to get his Stormbreaker, and what's his name? Fucking Batista. I forgot what his Drax. Drax was like, that word's made up, and then Thor was like, all words are made up. As he was like looking for a fucking key, I said, damn. He got a point. But that shit always hit me. I was like, damn, all words are fucking made up. So it's like you can switch the definition of shit if it fits. But it's just crazy the shift of goon back in the day meant like thug versus now goon just means overly freaked out.